I think we're ready. Just not, now it's 5 o'clock. It's 5. All right, let's call this month's meeting of the Board of Adjustments to order. First item is the approval of November 30th meeting minutes.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes as presented.
Got a motion? Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We'd like to welcome Mr. Wayne Cummins on the board with us. He's taking Paul Gray's spot that moved up to the council to fill in. The next item of business is to elect officers for 2022. We need a chairman, a vice chairman, and a secretary.
I make a motion that we reappoint Blake Tarpley as chairman, Don Jackamore as vice chair, and Justin Cothran as the secretary for 2022.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you all. Second item is a variance from Article 12 to allow 6-foot side yard setback despite the 15 minimum at 1415 North Boston Place, submitted by Mike Wade.
All right. We're going to have a presentation tonight. So this is at 1415 North Boston Place. It is a variance allowing a 6-foot side yard setback. So the existing conditions, this is located in the Parker neighborhood. It is an R3 medium high density residential zoned property. It's an existing vacant lot surrounded by a mix of single family residences and duplexes. So the review comments are that the property owner is proposing to build a duplex on the lot located at 1415 North Boston Place. Initially, when staff started speaking with the property owner, we were under the impression that the lot, there was a lot of record between the property owner's lot and O Street. With this understanding, staff initially advised the property owner that they were not a corner lot. It was discovered later on when an incidental subdivision came in that there was not a lot of record between the property owner's lot and O Street. So the property owner was then advised that their property was in fact a corner lot and they would need to meet the setback requirements for a corner lot or apply for a variance, which is why we're here tonight. There is a portion of land owned by the state, it's owned by ATU, between the applicant's property and where O Street begins. However, this is not a legal lot, it's not a developable lot, it's about a 20-foot approximately strip of land between their property and O Street. So as a result of this, it is staff's recommendation that the Board of Adjustment approve this application based on the findings that there is a strip of land owned by ATU that is between this lot and the O Street right-of-way. And second, the applicant has met all of the other variance requirements. And that is my staff report.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions? Any comments from this? Sir, do you have anything you want to add to the proposal?
I was prepared. I didn't know if you want me to now or not.
We'll just see if anybody has any questions. If you want to make a presentation, you're welcome to, but
I'll tell you, I'm new at this, and I'm not sure how it all works, but I'm gonna jump in here. I was coming tonight, and I was carrying my info. Somebody said, "Are you speaking tonight?" I said, "Yeah, I'm supposed to." And they said, "Well, how long are you gonna talk?" I said, "Well, I don't know. It's like one of my preachers used to say, I've got enough for an hour and a half."
that'd be fine. You may just want to see if anybody has any questions before you start. I mean, just go ahead and approach the podium and you can make your statement.
I do have one question on the that strip of land there that's owned by the state. Is that something that you've worked out with them to use, or is that something you're going to be fencing over behind? Or, I mean, how are you going to be relating to that strip of land right there?
Well, that's a good question. That's part of what I was going to say earlier.
Yes, please.
Yeah, yeah. State your name for the record, sir. Good.
Mike Wade, To answer your question, I started on this about spring of last year. The lot's been in my family a long time, and I've built and sold a long time, but I've been going from here to Searcy for about 30 years, so I haven't built here. But I started checking all this out when I decided to use the lot, and it took me a while, but I got to the lawyer at Tech, who is the representative and the spokesman for Tech on this subject. And I talked to him twice, and he said, Mike, here's the story. He said, I'd love to sell it to you. I'd love to give it to you. Said, Tech's not done anything with it, and they're not going to do anything with it. But he said, I can't do anything. It's state property. So that pretty much limited me on what I could do. And the way it's set up, I can't go drive across it. I can't walk on it. I mean, I can walk on it. I can't use it, build on it or whatever. And so it'll just be kind of sitting there as far as I know.
But Victoria, that's not in the encroachment. I mean, he's not building on it or putting a fence on it. He's just,
No, sir. Essentially, that just makes him a corner lot because it's not a legally developable lot. So that's kind of why we're here, and that's why he's getting the variance, because that strip of land is there.
but it'll actually look like there's more than 15 feet there.
Correct, correct. Yes, sir.
Basically, I did what you guys said of talking to the neighbors or whatever, and I don't know if you've heard anything negative, positive, or what, but honestly, in my opinion, I thought of this, earlier, and I said, well, I don't know how it's going to bother anybody because it's just sitting there, and it's just going to be land, and my house will be sitting, if I do, it'll be sitting about where it is anyway. I mean, the land's just going to be there, and I'm not going to bother it in any way.
That,
Did we get any comments from any of the property owners anywhere?
No, sir. There was no comment on the publication in the newspaper or response from property owners.
do we have any more questions? Have a motion?
I make a motion that we accept the variance request as presented with staff's comments.
Have a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Variance is approved. Thank you, sir.
Well, I thank you.
We appreciate you.
I'm trying to do my best to make it look good and work good.
Thank you. Item 3 is variance allowing a sign. Yes, sir.
Do you need me anymore and invite me approved?
No, sir. You're,
Will I know from somebody did, or do I formally know?
Yes, I'll send you a letter of determination. Yes, sir.
So I'm kind of okay to go?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Thank y'all very much.
Appreciate
You
it.
bet. Thank you.
Item 3 is allowing a sign variance for Walmart Supercenter. Is there somebody here? You want to speak on that first?
So at this time, they have requested to table to next month. Those of you on the Planning Commission will hear this as well on their large-scale development. So they've requested to table this month.
Okay. Do we have a motion to table?
So moved.
Got a motion second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Cummins. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion's approved. And if nobody else has anything, we are adjourned. 5:09. Thank you.